Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing this beautiful yellow and gold look. I came up with this totally on my own, and I did something very different today than I usually do, and I think it came out pretty good. So I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture Palette. Now you guys saw that I used this palette before. I used it in that green Pat McGrath inspired look, and today I wanted to try something a little different and use some of the other colors in the palette. Now I was gonna do swatches, but I don't think I'm gonna do swatches of this palette. They don't swatch very well, so I don't think that that would really help you guys in your decision if you want to buy it or not. So if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching, and at the end I will have my review and conclusions on the palette. I just wanted to add that my face does look very ghostly in the intro and the outro, and that's because I used this finishing SPF spray by Supergoop, and I didn't realize until I was editing the footage that it made me look like a ghost. So I'm gonna give that a big thumbs down. Oh my god, do not use that product. Okay, so let's just get into my skincare routine and then we'll jump into the tutorial. To start off today's tutorial, I'm going to be using the Erno Laszlo White Marble Vitamin C Peel, and this is a dual phase exfoliator. So the first thing you do is you put phase 1 all over your skin, and you can massage it for up to 3 minutes, and then you're going to mix phase 2 in your hands and then put it over phase 1, which is on your face, for up to 1 minute. So you're really gonna exfoliate your skin. Now this feels warm when you put it on, but it is super like smooth once you rinse it off. It is similar to like a sugar scrub. That's what it feels like to me. So now, as you can see, I washed it off and my face is looking good but a little dry. So we're going to use the same Erno Laszlo White Marble Moisturizing Cream to moisturize our skin. And guys, I got this as a sample in the package, and I do want to mention that this is some influencer. It was sent to me for free to review, so I'm using it for a month, and then I will check in with you guys again to give my final thoughts. But this moisturizer, guys, is so nice. It feels very hydrating, yet it keeps you matte. So that's what I started off my routine with today. I'm gonna read up even more on this so that when I'm ready to do my review, I really understand what's going on in this product and I can give a comprehensive review, and then you'll be able to see what results I have found. You can use this up to once a week, so I'm going to incorporate this into my routine. Okay, so in today's tutorial, I'm gonna be using some new products. So I don't know if you guys follow Colourpop, but they changed their brow products around. So the one that I usually use is this one, and they just used to call it the brow pencil. But now they're super like fancy and they're calling this the precision brow pencil. Okay, and then they have one called the Brow Boss. So this one is white on both ends, and this side is actually retractable. So if you guys know, the regular Colourpop liner is not retractable. When you spin this up, it doesn't go back down. So you have to be careful with how much product you spin up. This one is actually retractable, and I got it in the shade dark brown. Also, you have the spoolie on the other end, which we love. Now this spoolie feels a little harder than the regular one. That's kind of strange. It could be because it's smaller, but yeah, so don't go too hard on that. Okay, I may have found a new fave. This color is like amazing, and it is more pointed. Okay, moving on to eyeshadow. So the first shade I'm gonna start with is Fudge, and I always just dust off the excess. And I'm using the tapered eyeshadow brush from Ruby Kisses. So I dip lightly into this palette, and then I tap off the excess, then I blend. So this palette is very pigmented, and you know, everybody knows the whole controversy that happened with it, but I actually like it. I was able to create that beautiful green look that I uploaded recently on my channel. I'll leave it up above so that you can check it out. And now I want to try something a little different with this palette. So one thing I forgot to do on this eye was set the entire eye, and actually let me do that with the other side really quickly. So I'm setting the entire eye with Dawn. I usually do this before I do my eyeshadow, just so that the concealer that I put down doesn't crease and that my shadows can blend over it smoothly. So let's just pretend we did it on the other side too. So as you can see, my transition is building nicely. Now this fudge is a little different than the fudge that is in all the other Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. And that's kind of strange. I love the fudge that is in the other palettes. It is definitely not this dark, but I'm not mad at this. I just think they should have called this something else so that people don't get confused. So as you can see with these shadows, a little really does go a long way. Now as you can see, I went a little too high up here, so that tells you that you really need to be careful with where you're placing this product. So what I'm gonna do is just take my concealer and clean this area up right here. So I don't want it to be so close to my brows, right? So since I'm doing that on this side, I'm gonna do it on the other side as well, and then I'm gonna go back with Dawn and just set that real quick. I just want to show you guys how much is flaking up. Fudge is what I've been going into, and that's how much is flaking up. Not bad. So now I'm using the MAC 224 brush because this is a little smaller, fits into the crease of my eye perfectly. You know, I like to bring that right to the front of my brows and also like right down to the end of my brows. Now I'm gonna go into the shade All Star, which is like a beautiful burgundy purplish shade, and I'm gonna put that into the crease as well, more so on the outer section of my eye. Okay, so I am loving that color. That color is giving me life. Yes. So I want to use the yellow that's in the palette, so I'm going to be using this Sasha eyeshadow adhesive, and I'm going to kind of cut my crease with it. Another new thing that I got was this flat shader brush from Colourpop, and I'm gonna use that and press into New Wave, and I'm just going to press this onto my lid. I'm never like super good with these shapes. This shape looks a little strange, but I'm gonna just roll with it. These matte shades are quite powdery but super pigmented. Powdery and smooth. That is giving me slight fallout, but it's gonna be so easy to clean that up seeing that it is matte. I am going to fix the shape a bit as we go along. This is just experimentation on my part, you know, trying to push my limits a little bit on, you know, how I do my eyeshadow shape. I tried something very different in my Indian inspired tutorial, and now I'm trying something else different, and I am loving this. Now I'm gonna take the shade Rowdy, and I think I'm gonna try to cover up that yellow on the outer because I don't think that looks right. So I'm gonna create a V with it, with Rowdy. Yeah, that looks much better. I'm gonna bring it in to clean up the crease. So let's just cover up that yellow on the end. Like, do you see how super pigmented that is? It just covered that yellow like nothing was even there. Okay, so I'm liking this so far. So I want to take some NYX glitter glue, and I'm going to take a very small brush, and I just want to put a little right on the top here above the yellow, and I'm going to go in with a Dawn and just put that gold right on the curve. I feel like you love me like I know you too, and I know that you'll always be there. Now for liner. I just wanted to come back and do a little highlighting and choose the lip color with you guys. So I did my highlights and contour. I used the Colourpop No Filter Concealer under my eyes again. I don't know why I did that. I just need to stop. Like, I know for sure now that I do not like it under my eyes. It just sets into the creases under my eye and I absolutely hate that. So I immediately set it with the Midnight Topaz powder. That didn't really do much, but whatever, we're just gonna move on. I don't think you guys could really see it on camera, but I could see it in person and it's pissing me off. I use a sleek face form in dark to contour, and I use the Femme blush in the shade orange, which I love for dark skin. So I'm gonna be using this beautiful blush from Sleek Makeup. Now I use it as a highlighter. It is in the shade Rose Gold. I'm also gonna use a little bit of Master Chrome by Maybelline just on the top, in the center right here, and I'm gonna keep it low. If you were wondering, the lashes that I have on are from Koko lashes and they're in the style Marilyn. I actually really like these lashes. So I'm gonna set my entire face with Wowder. This is in the shade Rich. Okay, so for liner, we're gonna use Ellarie lip liner from Colourpop, and we're gonna use Jason from Lena Lashes. Alright, so now we're gonna spray the Super Goop setting spray. Let's see, shake well. Okay, and then with your eyes closed, hold the bottle 8 to 10 inches from face and mist 4 times in a clockwise pattern from the forehead to right cheek to chin to left cheek to lock makeup in place. Apply as a finishing touch to your makeup regimen, and then consistently throughout the day. The secret to total sun-safe skin is reapplying your UV defense at least every 2 hours when in direct sunlight. So this has a SPF of 50, okay? I know that you're the only one I love. I know that I'll be. Hi guys, thank you so much for staying until the end of the video. So I hope you liked what I created. It was a little different from me, but I actually love how it came out. You know, I'm trying to push my limits and whatnot. So I know you can see that I put a little bit of gloss over my lips, and this is Cajun Spice from Lena Lashes. I thought that the eyeshadow was so matte, let me just put some gloss. And then I also put a little bit of Adorn in my tear duct because I was trying to be fancy or whatnot. But yeah, so that's why I look a little different. So as you can see, this palette has a lot of matte shades in it. So basically, Anastasia says palette is an essential eyeshadow collection with 14 shades featuring grungy mattes and bold metallics with an underground edge. So you get 14 shadows in here for $42. I purchased mine from Macy's. I think you can also get it at Sephora and at Ulta and on Anastasia Beverly Hills website. In terms of fallout, I had minimal fallout on my face. I was very happy about that. I tapped off the excess, so I didn't have a lot of fallout. When you put your brush into the palette, it does kick up a little bit, but not plenty at all. So I did not have that issue that people had with, you know, the palette getting all dirty and crazy, because I wasn't swirling like a madman. Okay, like a madman, get mad, no, mad, no. I wasn't Marsha Montana up in this palette, okay? So it worked pretty well for me. If you are a beginner, I would not recommend this palette for you, because I feel like you need to have a little bit more skill to work with these shadows. I think beginners might find this a little hard to work with because you have to be on a very light hand and really make sure you put in the product exactly where you want and know exactly what brushes to use with what shadows. As a beginner, if you really want to try and work with this palette, I would definitely recommend it. I think that Anastasia Beverly Hills is a great brand and I usually do support her. Just to conclude this video, I like the palette. I don't think that it's beginner friendly, but I feel like if you want to, you know, try it for yourself, you should definitely give it a go. I know the Prism palette is out and everybody is going hype and crazy over that one. I haven't seen any bad reviews just yet, so maybe I will pick up the Prism palette, but I need to just put myself on a makeup ban, honestly. So I've been spending so much money on makeup, but you know, I enjoy this and I want to put out, you know, good videos for you guys, things that you want to see. So, you know, you can follow me on my social media platforms. It's LaBeat on Instagram and on Snapchat, and LaBeat Inc. on Facebook and Twitter. Comment down below. Let me know if you picked up this palette, if you like it, what you think about it. And if you have any other questions, you could also leave it down in the comment section below. Everything that I use will be in the description box. If you can't find it or if I forgot it, just let me know and I will let you guys know exactly what I use. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and have a great day. Bye.